Hey everyone, it's Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So this week we're planning for the week of December 11th through the 17th, and I'm going to be using this Winter Dreams kit. I'm using my Erin Condren vertical planner, and I'm going to attempt to talk through the whole video. You guys know how that goes. It's very rare that I actually make it all the way through a video. I just run out of things to talk about, but I'm gonna try really hard, and if we have some silent moments, I'm sorry. And for those of you who don't like longer videos, I'm sorry too. I've been wanting to do more quickie style videos, but things have just been a little crazy lately. So hopefully once we get back on track, I will be able to pick those back up. So anyways, I just put down the long strips there on the bottom. Sometimes I put my meal planning there. Most of the times I just leave it blank. I kind of like it to just be not too busy looking. For the date covers, there's these cute little penguins. It's the same penguins from the mystery kit that went out this past month. The only thing about this planner that I don't like is when I'm putting down the date covers. Depending on the month, sometimes I cover it up. So I am gonna get some white out, and I'm just gonna cover that up with white out. I could even put some washi tape across the top if I really didn't like the color. And I'm even going to white out this little green thing here too. I guess it would look a little nicer if I did just put some washi tape over it. Let's see. Just put that one last piece there. Oh, that was a terrible job. Let me stick this date cover over here. I have these solid washi tapes that I think would look really good with the color scheme. It's this pink and purple. I got this from, gosh, some online store. It came in like a set of all these solid, I want to say it was like Jet Pens or Tokyo Pen or something like that. But anyways, let's put this across. Oh, I should have put it across the bottom too. Crap, you guys. Let's lift this up. And then we'll put them on both. So I'm just going to kind of curl back this sticker and hopefully not have to put... Oh, this is going to be terrible. Brace yourself, guys. So, oh my gosh. Okay, no, it just needs to go. Hang it on my tripod for a second. This is the one really good thing about these stickers, are that they are completely... What the heck? Gosh, of course, you guys, my dogs are fighting. Jeez Louise, you guys, stop! I hope I remember to edit that out. So, oh my gosh, Betsy is touching Sushi's butt. I'm serious. She like goes behind her and she just takes her paw and she goes boop, 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 right along her butt, and it pisses her off to no end. She does it on purpose. They're like kids. So now Sushi is underneath me. I'm like the safe pull. So anyways, now that we have that down, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some more. I'm telling you guys, every time I bust out the washi tape, I end up putting way too much, but I just can't stop. So I'm just gonna lay that down, and I'm just using a straight edge to rip up the side there. And then let's do one more. These edges on this side are a little rough. I think I'll just take a pair of scissors to clean it up. And then this will just, it will tie in the top and the bottom. I could have just done the top, it would have been fine, but man, I'm not ripping good today. Where's my scissors? I'll just trim this. I always cut the planner page when I do this on accident. Okay, and then now let's put this down. Can't really see the line that I was following. Yeah, see, that matches. I don't really care for the overlapping, but that's okay. I'm going to put stickers there anyway, so it won't be too big of a deal. And then we'll put just one strip up here. Oh, I wonder if I have all this really thin washi tape. I have way too much washi tape. Oh, guys, that's really crooked. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, as I was saying, I have a lot of thin washi tape, and I really need to start using what I have. So maybe I will pause this and try to go find it. Let's see, is that green gonna shine through now? Yeah. Oh, crud. And then we'll use the straight edge and just tear that up. Oh crap, you guys. You can see everywhere that the whiteout lifted up. We'll try to cover it with another sticker. But anyways, let's put down the date covers and then we'll flip it over and we'll do the other side, hopefully better. Just gotta remember what days these are. Okay, so, man, this video took a real unexpected turn. I wasn't planning on putting the washi tape, but I think it looks nice. Well, not that over there, but let's figure out a way to fix this. Oh my gosh. So we'll put this Let It Snow sticker just like that to cover it up. And then we'll take this here. So it's like a little checklist of all the fun things about winter. And we'll just put this right up underneath the washi tape. So this is starting it a little higher than I normally start the boxes. So I'm probably gonna have a little bit of space on the bottom, but that's okay. I don't really mind. For those of you who watch me know I'm not too particular. I think once I start to stress over if the stickers are straight or if I did it perfect, it just sucks the fun out of it. So I've kind of learned to kind of let it go and just be happy with what it is. So, okay, we have the blank schedule. And then we'll put this little habit tracker here. We have one more habit tracker and then a workout tracker. And the workout tracker, I'm actually like have things planned this week, you guys. Normally I kind of just do the same old, but I have a lot of appointments coming up and I'm kind of excited. Okay, so we have that all down. I really could put one more thing. We'll leave it for now. Okay, so onto this side. Let's put the white out for this. And then we'll just trim this because it's a little fuzzy. For some reason, I don't know if it's the washi tape or if I'm just doing a terrible job, but it's like not tearing up very nicely. Like usually it comes off in a straight line, but that's okay. So we're just gonna put that to the edge. Like that. And then I swear I just put the ruler down. Do you guys do that? It's like I put it down, my desk is such a mess, I immediately lose it. So now let's pull this sticker up. When it comes to these really big stickers, if you are pulling it up, just try to pull it up kind of nicely. Like don't stretch the material because vinyl does stretch. So that's one thing you'll want to keep in mind is just be nice to it when you're pulling it up. And then we're just going to use scissors for this side. Try not to cut the planner. At least that makes a smooth cut. And I actually would only put 2 pieces if it wasn't showing through the sticker. Like if the sticker went edge to edge, then it wouldn't be a problem. But because the sticker doesn't go edge to edge, we have to put this third piece. Okay. Get that sticker back, and then I can still see the lines underneath, so I just follow the line and just set it down. And so let's put the date covers, and then we can get going into the week. Try to do this as quick as possible so this isn't a super duper long video, but I feel like it's been kind of a little while since I have actually succeeded through one of these talking plan with me's. I don't know what it is, I just run out of stuff to talk about, but this week was not very eventful. I did go out last night, you guys. Usually I never go out, and I went out with my new friend. Her name is Stephanie, so it's not the Stephanie that I work with, but a different Stephanie that I met at a planner meetup. And so we went to a craft fair, which was a lot of fun. The only thing is so I've been to the craft fair. It's the Crafty Wonderland craft fair. I've been to it a few years in a row, and I feel like I just see the same stuff over and over. So the first time I went, it was super enjoyable. The second time, it was all right. And then last night, it was like, I feel like I've seen all of this. This is just like Groundhog's Day. So I don't know. It's super cool stuff. So anyways, this sheet is completely done, so we're going to get that out of our way. I'm going to try and keep things, shoot, how do I want to do this? I'm going to put the solid boxes on the top. Normally I put the checklists on the top, but because I have so many appointments this week, and they're all typically in the morning, I'm going to put that up there so that way that doesn't get lost. And then I'll put the checklists. Oh shoot, do I want to do it that way? The only reason why I hesitate is because I have the checklists and then the check flags, and I don't want list on list. You know what? I'm going to do it how I usually do it and put the checklists on top. So I'm not too familiar with these boxes that don't have the headers, because I've been working in my older planner that still has the headers, and I miss them because I don't know, I feel like things just don't line up as well in this one. So I know there's a way around it, but the other one you don't even need to think about it, you just do it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put the check flag first, so because if I put the header first and then I matched this up to the header, I'll show you really quick. If I put that right up to the header, then the little arrows would kind of hang just slightly past, which isn't a big deal, but I don't want it to do that. So I'm putting the little points right to the edge. Oh, crud. So I'm putting right to the edge like that. Hopefully it'll work this time. And then you just follow it up. And then we'll layer the header over it. Thankfully, the way these are designed, it works like that, but sometimes it might not. Okay, so now that I have all of those laid out, I'm going to go and follow through with these solid boxes. And I'm going to do the exact same thing where I put the solid box to the bottom, and then I'm just going to put the header right over it. I know other people do it differently to where it's kind of a solid block, but I really like having the spaces in between the boxes. It just gives my eye that break where I can see that's my list, you know, that's my... it just kind of compartmentalizes it a little bit better. I have this thing where I really like things to have their own place. I want them all sectioned off. That's why I do, I have specialty planners where sometimes I'll have a, well, not sometimes, I do. So I have a planner for business, like for the numbers and the things that are important, my like appointments and things like that. And then I have a notebook that I just jot down almost like a brain dump every morning. and that just kind of keeps me in line for the day. If I do the brain dump and I kind of number it and what's important, what I need to get done, and it just works out really well. So that's kind of a tangent, but that is why I like a little bit of definition and a little bit of repetition. I feel like it's a bit more functional to me. If you were doing this purely decorative, or maybe your mind just works differently, you can definitely do it however you want. It's just whatever works best for you. But I really like that clean, kind of just methodical look. So we have that down like that. And now I have these checklists. And so this is why I didn't want to put the two checklists on top of each other. I have 5 of them, so I'm going to be putting them just for the days of the week. Because that's, well, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to skip a day. So let me put this down really quick, and I'll show you why I'm skipping a day. Normally, so this is gonna sound a little crazy, but I work 7 days a week. I really like to work 7 days a week because I feel like if I take a day off, it just makes the next day that much more stressful for me. So I'd rather, even if I'm not working all day, or maybe I'm working periodically throughout the day, I just need to work. It just makes me feel a lot better. But I've been working with my doctor, and they're like, well, at least take a half a day or whatever. So Tuesday, I'm going to try and take a half a day. We will see how that goes. I still think I'm going to, like, I can't do it. But I am not going to be, like, sitting in front of my computer. But I'll still have my phone and my iPad and all that kind of stuff. Sounds terrible, but I really enjoy it. I don't feel like it's work. It's what I like to do, and so I do it every day. I really wish I felt like that about exercise and things like that. Like, why isn't it things that would be, I don't know. I'm gonna stop. So, anyways, with that being said, I am taking one of the full box checklists, and I'm gonna put it here on Sunday, because Sundays I definitely, Stephanie works in office, and so it's kind of a day that we just regroup. So we have that, and then let's put the headers. Where are you, headers? And hopefully the headers will fit. I think it's just going to take up that dotted line, which to me doesn't really, that's fine. So like that. I think that looks really pretty. These colors are really pretty. They, if you guys got the mystery kit last month, it was a winter theme, but it was more blue, but it had snowflakes and things like that, and everybody really wanted to see it in a weekly kit. Oh shoot, my colors are all off. Hold on, here. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm taking from the wrong column. Whoops. And then just so I don't ruin this, like cut it off, I'm actually going to put it to the back. And then what color am I putting? This one. Headers everywhere. Like that. It looks a little funny, but I'd rather it be behind and not covering the words. So these don't match because I'm pulling from the wrong page. Oh, wait a second. Because I did that little switcheroo, the headers are going to be off. So this is actually going to go here. And then this color is going to go here. Kind of screws with my whole color blocking thing, but that's okay. The colors complement each other, so it's not like a huge, oh my god, what's going on? It's okay, I think. So, anyways, let's continue putting these down. I need to find their partners. I pulled up the wrong headers. Yeah, that one matches. And then we'll put down these little these full boxes too before we forget. Oh, I take that back. That kind of, let's open this up and see what's going on. What can we do? Because, oof. I think it would look better if this was over here and this was over here. But then this header, oh my gosh, you guys, I totally screwed myself up. I should have. Anyways, let's just keep on keeping on. We'll figure out what header we have left at the end there. Okay, so let's keep going. But you guys can see how many times you can lift up a sticker. So don't be afraid when you're putting these down if it doesn't work out. Okay, so we need a full box for that, and I have this fun little quote one here. It says, "The world changes when it snows." We haven't had snow here yet. Oh my gosh, that works perfect. Do you see that? It all made up for itself. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, okay, so let's put this. But what was I saying? Oh, it hasn't snowed, not even close here yet. It snows up in the mountain, but not down where we are. So we haven't had to. What's going on? The little switcheroos really kind of threw off my color groove here. But anyways, I saw that it snowed everywhere else. I think somewhere in Texas got some snow, and they usually don't, which is it's pretty fun for the kids there. I kind of want snow, and at the same time I do not want snow. But we are putting on winter tires this week. Not the studded kind. I've never done winter tires before, but last year was terrible, and I just would feel a lot more comfortable having winter tires on. So that is what we are doing on Wednesday. So this was the leftover header, so I'm just gonna put this over here, try to make it straight like that. So that looks really pretty so far. I really like that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna follow through with all the decorative stickers and the actual planning. All right, so some things that I can definitely put down will be the menu planning stickers. I want to use the TV stickers, but I don't know what shows of mine are still playing. Like I always say, I watch Riverdale and I watch This Is Us. I want to say maybe This Is Us is on like Christmas break or something like that. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. So I'm going to try and put these kind of like right up underneath like that. I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. We just started watching this show called Dark. I want to say it's originally a German show. I'm not sure, but in any case, it's something foreign because instead of subtitles, they just like dubbed the voices over. It's really hard to get used to seeing their mouths move and it not match up with the words that are coming out of their mouth. But I like it so far. It's interesting. We haven't gotten too far into it, but I'm always looking for new things, and I love murder mysteries and that kind of stuff. So that is what I've been watching, and I'm rewatching. I like to watch like mindless funny stuff when I'm working, like if we're cutting or just to have background noise. I either listen to music or I'll listen to a TV show or like a book on tape. So I've been watching Heart of Dixie. That show is so corny, but it's so cute. I just can't stop. And then I was watching not Ugly Betty. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember Ugly Betty? I'm watching Jane the Virgin. That one's a really cute one too. It's so silly. So anyways, we have all the utensils down and okay, let's get cracking. So to write on the stickers, I highly recommend using a permanent marker. I really like using the Pilot Ultrafine permanent marker. You can use a Sharpie ultrafine permanent marker like this. Just don't use the pen because the pen is not permanent. You can use microperm. Microperm comes in a lot of different sizes. Like look at how fine that tip is. So that's a good option too. Just anything that's permanent. If you do want to use a ballpoint pen, you can. I've used pen gems. Those work. You just got to give it a second to set. I've used Colettos. Those work too. Although I don't think Coletto is just like a regular ballpoint pen. I don't know how that one works, but it does. So anyways, for this here, I'm going to be writing down Stephanie's work schedule because she is flip-flopping like a little bit this week. Usually she works Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, but she's got, oh man, she's not working on Tuesday. That was why I put that there, because I was going to take a half day. I really can't take a half day now. Well, fizzle sticks, you guys. Hold on, we're going to swap this out really quick. Okay, there. Another reason why it's just easier not to take a day off. You don't have to deal with that kind of sticker conundrums. So anyways, we're gonna put Steph, and then she's working 8 to 4. And then 8 to 4 again. And I'm gonna leave these days. Usually I would just write off, but I'm gonna leave them empty because I know that we're modifying schedule a little bit with the holidays coming up and that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna leave that as is. And then for these, I'm going to put hydrate as my habit. I'm trying to drink at least 2 Camelbacks a day, which are like 60 ounces or something like that. So it's really not that hard. But if I don't put the actual Camelback in front of me, I won't drink it. So we're gonna put H2O and then 60 ounces. And then down here, I wanna do skincare. And then for top priority, I know for sure mystery kits because they are going to be shipping. And then I want to work on spring designs. And then future kit designs, of course. I'm always trying to be ahead with the mystery kits. So, ooh, how can you abbreviate future? I'm just gonna put design kits. I'll know what I'm talking about. I feel like I have to speak in code sometimes with these lists. So we have that, and then to write on the actual planner pages, I'm going to be using this Uniball Signo. It's a 0.38, and so it writes really well. But actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to write down my appointments. So I wrote them down. I took them from my downstairs little Scrabble pad, and I am just going to transfer them over. So Monday, I have a wellness consult, and then you guys, I am trying yoga for the first time. I've never done yoga, and so I've been working through some health things, like little tummy issues, and so the doctor thinks it's food allergies, and my dad is certain it's because I don't have an outlet. Like, he does triathlon, like he's a super athlete. He rides bike and he does cycling and like all kinds of different things. He's like, you just need an outlet, like swimming or biking or that kind of stuff. And I'm like, nope, nope, nope. So I'm gonna try yoga. So we will see how that goes. So we have, and the wellness and the yoga, it's at the same location. So we'll see. But 11:30. Wellness, and then we'll just put like little dots to kind of split it up. and 12:30. There's so many different types of yoga. I had no idea that there was that many. But it's kind of cool. It's a beginner's class, so hopefully they take it easy. We'll see. So I'm just gonna layer this on, and I'm actually gonna look for, I know I have a little yoga girl. So let me see if I can find her. Okay, I can't find her, and that makes sense because I've never used her before, but I know I have her somewhere, so I will add her in later. The next appointment I have is on Tuesday. I have 8 a.m. tree removal, so I'm going to use, let me see, do I have that color? I have it in that. Is that the same? My eyes are like playing tricks on me today, so I'm going to use this one, so that way it doesn't take up as much space. And so that's 8 a.m. We'll just put tree appointment because I cannot fit the word removal on there. Maybe if I wrote smaller. I always like to just do like a really light finger tap just to make sure that it's dry, because if you touch it immediately, it will smear. So anyways, we'll put that there. I'm putting it up a little bit high because I want to leave space to put another thing there. And that is grocery shopping. Ugh. Is this the same color? My camera just cut out, but what I was saying is I was using that Instacart app where you order your groceries online and then they drop it off. But I had a lot of issues with billing. Like, they would say they would charge one thing and they would not. Like, it would say free delivery, and then they would charge a $10 delivery charge. So I would have to call them and go on hold for a while. And then someone would come on, they'd be like, oh, sorry, we will refund that. And then there was a special offer. It was, I forget how much it was, but it was a really good deal, and it was unlimited grocery shopping for the entire year. So I signed up for it, and they charged me $50 more than the charge. And I was like, you guys, no. And so I had to call them, and I just told them, you know what? No, like, that's not okay. So I just canceled it, and I think, lesson learned, I'm buying my own groceries. So it's not like it's that hard. It was just really convenient. So I know there's other services, like there's the Fred Meyer Click List where you buy it online and then you pick it up. Oh my gosh, I hate grocery shopping. So anyways, that's what I'm doing on Tuesday. So we'll put that, my pen has like a little boop on it. So grocery shopping. And then Wednesday, I have 8 a.m. putting on those winter tires. So I have a winter tire sticker. Oh, you guys, I'm not going to be able to find it. Let me look for it. You guys, if this is not a sign that I need to reorganize my stickers, I can't find it. I know I have it. It's on the car maintenance sheet and it says winter tires, but I found this other sheet and it has change tires. So we'll go with it. I'm going to put, before I put it down because it's so close to the coil, I'm actually going to write on it. So we'll put 8 a.m. Tires are so expensive, you guys. Like, I was shocked. And of course, I don't know why. I didn't even know that my car tires were 19-inch tires, because he's like, oh, guaranteed you have a 18-inch tire? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, oh, read the tire. It's 19 inches, and I guess those are different. So, I sound like a real Nimrod right now, but I had no idea. So, let's center this. So the price went up like 50 bucks a tire, which it'd be fine if it was 50 bucks for all the tires, but it's 50 bucks a tire. Oh, but it'll be worth it to be safe for the winter. So just have that centered like that. And then the next one we have Friday. I'm getting my test results back from the doctor. It doesn't match, but that's okay. We're gonna do it anyways. I did this urine analysis thing where I had to pee on all these little, this might be TMI, sorry guys, but anyways, I thought it was really interesting because they took samples all day long. I did it at home, so it's not like someone's here with me, but in any case, it tests your hormone levels all day long, so that way you can actually see what's going on, because when you test it through your blood, it's just that one reading, boom, done. Like that's what it is right at that moment. But things change, like when you first wake up and when throughout the day or whatever. So I'm pretty interested to see how that turns out. So that's on Friday, and that is at 9 a.m. So we're gonna put 9 a.m. test results. And then I'm gonna bring Zach to that one because he has like he went to school to become a doctor of pharmacy, so he has a bit of background, like working knowledge of things. I feel like I come home and I explain things, and he's like, "Is that really what they said?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I need a tape recorder or something. So I'm gonna bring him so that way two sets of ears are better than one, I say. So we have that, and then let's put this cute little Poe Panda there. Okay, so now that we have all of the appointments down, we can start filling out the to-do lists. I really don't fill out the to-do lists too far in advance because that's just not how I work. I like to kind of narrow it in and see what I actually need to do. There are a few things that I definitely know are happening, and so Monday, the mystery kits, the reoccurring payments are pulling, so I'm going to do that, and then mystery kits are shipping on the 15th. Other than that, oh, and cleaning the machines. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to do very much more. So I'm going to fill that in really quick, change my camera battery because it's blinking at me, and I will be right back. Okay, so I filled in just a few things, the charges that I need to confirm, cleaning the printers, and then depositing a check, which I have to go to the bank for. I'm kind of, usually I just deposit online, but for some reason this check will not, like the picture will not go through. So anyways, I am just going to put down some more decorative stickers, one of them being this little weekend banner. I'm just gonna put this one like right up here. That's centered enough. And then we have this little Stay Cozy sticker. I think that would be really cute down here in that little space there. And then we have, what else do we have going on here? Oh my gosh, you guys, I could maybe use a day off sticker. We'll put that on Wednesday. I really don't think this is gonna happen though. Especially because it's mystery kit week, but we'll see. So we have that, and then we have the Netflix binge, and also let's put the little payday. So that's on Tuesday. I can actually fill out a little bit more for Tuesday. So we have $2 Tuesday that I need to post. And then we have the banners that I need to update. And then I'm working on the websites where I'm combining all of the listings so that way there aren't so many listings. So both sizes will be in one, like if you have the dollar bills, it will be dollar bills regular and itty bitty in one listing. So I need to work on that. The website is done, but Etsy is not. So Etsy listings. And then confirm deposit. And then, let's see, Friday, well, trash day is on Thursday for the office. You guys, people are like dumping in our trash and it's really irritating. They overfill our container. We tried to lock the containers, but I don't know, we left it one day and they filled it up. So I made these huge stickers that says SKD only, do not use. Hopefully that deters them. I contacted the complex and I was like, can you guys put up a memo or something, tell people to knock it off? But I guess it's people coming off of the streets and using it. They caught someone and oh my gosh, it's so rude. Like, people pay for that. I can't believe that someone would come in and just use someone else's trash can. But anyways, so we'll put down the word unlock and then I'll put the little trash can on there because we need to remember to remove that. It's the little things in life that just really bother me. So where do we want to put this? Right there with the little trash can. It's just, we had like this huge shipment of mailers, so we had a lot of trash ourselves. And anyways, let's put this cute little guy here. Instead of the yoga, we'll just put Bo. So we have Bo, and then laundry day happens on the weekends. Ugh. And then also planning. I film my plan with me's on Saturday. I always wait until the last minute. Like right now, I think it's Saturday and it's 6 o'clock. So put that there. And then all we have left is this time to recharge sticker, which I will want to hang on to. Netflix binge, important and reminder. Oh, I know what I can use this for. So let's scoot this down a little bit. And then, oh look you guys, I used all of the stickers on this one. I always feel so accomplished when I do that. I think I don't want to put any more just because. Yeah, let's call it a day. Let's zoom out here and then that will be it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I made it through a whole video. So what I have left, I have the time to recharge, this little quarter box, Netflix binge, I'm getting too excited, and then the TVs, a day off and important, and then other than that, okay, wait, actually, I thought I was done, and then I turned off the camera, and I was like, hey, I didn't put the skinny washi. So I couldn't find the one that I was thinking about. The one that I was thinking about was this really skinny purple with like pretty polka dots on it, but I found this kind of holographic looking one. So I'm going to attempt to put it down, and we will see how it goes. So I really think I'm going to put this down, and it's not going to stick very well. So I'm just gonna try and run it up each column. I might have to move some of my stickers though to actually make this work. This might look terrible. Oh, do I wanna do this? Let's do it. If anything, we can pull it up and then pretend like it never happened. Do I wanna run it like this or do I wanna run it like this? I don't think I should do either, honestly, now that I'm seeing this, but oh, shoot, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's put this over here. Okay, you guys, so I put the washi tape and look at how pretty that makes it. Oh, I really like it. I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that I remember. I cannot speak. I'm glad that I remembered. Anyways, this washi tape, I'm almost positive I got it from Michael's in one of those tubes that just come with a whole bunch of different designs. Maybe it was the unicorn tube. I'm not too sure. It feels like it would be from a unicorn tube because look at how pretty that is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.